You can see what it looks like.
We're live, and we're at a Cracker Barrel, and I'm hungry. Who wants cake?
Coca-Cola cake.
Coca-Cola cake.
I like
yeah.
their Coca-Cola cake.
All right. So, care to say hello, Shelley?
Hello, everyone. Hello to Justin and Christina's RV Van Life. They said hello to us, too. And Try Hard Sky. Whoops.
Hello to Justin.
I have my phone on. And Nursing Our Travel Bug was first. Hello. Slow Momentum's in here. Mary Lou North.
Here to come.
Yay, here they come. I know, it's like 6 o'clock. It's hard on Friday.
Okay, so I just verified that there's about a 35-second delay from whenever I'm talking to at least when you guys hear it, because we both have our phones up to see what kind of delay we're getting here. The signal on our phones looks good, so if give us a thumbs up in the chat if the video and audio quality is good. But if you ask something and we don't reply right away, there's at least a 30-second delay.
Suzanne Nelson Klein is in here. Hello. Mama's in here. Hello, Jean Bainey. Yay.
So we're in a Cracker Barrel in Lake City, Florida. Pretty big parking lot here. There's about, I don't know, a dozen RV spots. Unfortunately, there's about 6 cars in those RV slots. But that's probably because they didn't want to park in the regular spots, which there are plenty of closer spots to the restaurant that a car could have parked in. And we're looking at a travel trailer being towed right now, and he's just sitting there waiting for somebody to leave, I guess, because he's got nowhere to go. So,
hey, Jerry Holly, he just came in, and Debbie Pavlak. Debbie Pavlak. I'm not real good at last names. I'm not real good at names. So we got lots to talk about tonight.
We do. I'm trying to turn the air conditioner off.
With your new toy.
Yeah.
You got another new toy while we were at the Tiffin RV rally. Yep. And it's something that anybody can use, though, right?
No.
No?
No.
Oh. It's only for us?
You got to have the spider panel.
Oh. Well, other manufacturers have it, don't they?
I don't know. So, let's see. Did you say hello to GWG Pitbull and RV Underwear?
And RV Underwear is in here.
Fashionably late.
Hello.
Yes, that is fashionably late. Thank you. So, first item up for bid. First agenda item. Sorry, wrong show. Is we finally were able to get our mail sent to us. So we have a mail call, and we have a lot of what's in the mail. I wonder.
Mail. Yay! I'm very excited about it. But this one's kind of special. I don't think they're in here tonight.
Who's that from?
But it's
on,
Royal Mail.
Hang on to the Royal Mail just in case they do show up. You never know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're not in here yet. But usually they come in a little bit later. Okay. Living Coast to Coast. Yep. Look at this. A very, very sweet note. Thank you for doing the sticker exchange. And look at their sticker. I love that. I love having the trees and stuff in it.
Oh, that's
I hope
cool.
you guys can see it. I didn't look to see if they could actually see it. So that's Rick and Lisa Pennington. Living Coast to Coast.
That's a cool one. Like it.
And this is Jerry from Happy Place Diaries. Yay, we got that finally.
Is there another?
Yes.
Are they the same ones?
Additional.
Okay, cool.
You never know when you might not. And he said, thanks for your friendship. So that was a great little note. And you never know when you might stick it on and not do it.
Hello, Dreaming Out Loud RV. Welcome.
Cruising Coleman's. They're from Ohio.
What's on the back of that? Hey, they put a sticker on the envelope that has a sticker in the envelope. That's a lot of stickers. That's cool.
Yep, they are from Ohio, and they're actually from Fairborn, Ohio.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I spent a fair amount of time in Fairborn.
Yep, and so we got a really cool sticker.
Here,
You'll be better at holding those up while I'm opening these.
That's a cool one.
Over the Hill RV came in. Posh Cats! Yay, Trev, hello. We got special mail we're opening. We're waiting for you to come
Royal Mail.
Royal Mail. And I don't know how to pronounce that. Vijoloco, hello to you. I think you're new in our chat, so
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. Oh, look. Mike and Teresa meant to be RVing too. Meant to be RVing.
Meant to be RVing.
Yes. And look, they have this really cool postcard sticker.
Oh, that is
they
cool.
Put on there. Yeah, I love that.
You're never too old, and it's never too late.
And it says that they love our RVing community.
Wait a minute.
We do too.
Never too old. It's never too late. Full-timing since 2018. That's almost rhymed. They should have started full-timing in 2008. Then it'd have been a cool rhyme.
Okay.
Hey, Bob and Patty. Welcome.
This is Dreaming
the Royal Treatment.
Yep,
the Royal Treatment
Royal
Mail.
Mail. Yes, we're very excited for this one. Look at this. Thank you. And our Posh Cat sticker. I've been waiting for that one. I love that sticker.
That's cool.
Trev, Sue, and the gang. I love that. Okay. I love all stickers.
Couple more.
Yep, 2 more. And I don't even think that's all of them. I think that's just the first round of like what we got in the mail.
And again, we're on about a 30-second delay here, folks. So if we ask a question, we won't see your answer till 30 seconds. Or if you ask us something, we won't see it for another 30 seconds.
This has been
patience.
Charity at Grateful Glamping.
There you go.
Love that. And
another awesome sticker.
They sent us their business card too, and I love that. That is a really cool business card.
Oh, that is cool. There you go.
And then Road Ravers is our last one. Yeah.
Hello,
and
New
they're
Horizons,
one of
Susan.
I think they're almost one of the first ones that.
Yeah. Now, some of these were sent like weeks ago, but
Yep.
we haven't gotten mail in
Road Ravers,
weeks.
thank you. There you go.
Up
Put
there.
it there. Thanks so much for the sticker swap. Yep.
That's cool.
They are Instagram, but they swap. So if you're on Instagram, go check out Road
It
Ravers.
says YouTube on their sticker, too.
Do they have YouTube
Yeah.
as well? Oh, okay.
YouTube and Facebook.
Well, I know them from Instagram. I guess I need to check out their channel on YouTube. So we'll be doing that as well.
Yeah.
Yay!
So, thank you. Wait a minute.
And don't
And we got
forget-
an in-person one. We got
Yeah.
an in-person.
Oh, we can't do that one.
No, can't do that one. Not yet.
Okay, so yeah, that's a little secret. Okay, and then this one here is the Traveling Down the Banister sticker. Yep, we got one. Very exciting. We were very lucky because at the beginning of our trip for our Tiffin rally, we were able to meet them at our Harvest Host, and then at the end we got to have breakfast with them this morning at Bob Evans, and got to meet Keith's dad. That was really nice, and
Yep.
So we enjoyed our breakfast this morning with visiting with Keith in Indiana and Caden and Keith's dad Bill.
Yep. Kathy's World and Friends says hello from Florida. Well, hello from Florida.
Yes, hello from Florida.
Because we are in Florida at least we're in Florida for the rest of the week. Next week.
New
Anyway.
Vision Security Services is here too. Hello.
Hello. So it's been a big day traveling. We left the Tiffin RV rally this morning after our breakfast with traveling down the Bannisters, like Shirley was just talking about, and it's been a lot of accidents. We only went about 200 miles, but it took like 5 hours to get down because of all the accidents on the road leading to I-75, and then once we got on I-75, especially around Gainesville. So, but we made it here safe, and hopefully all the accidents they look to be fender benders, no serious injury. We didn't actually see any ambulances at any of the.
No, a few were like pretty destroyed cars,
Yeah.
but there were no ambulances, and they were not that long after. So if there was a serious injury, there would have been an ambulance there. So
Yeah. So we made it here in this rather cramped Cracker Barrel parking lot. Cramped only because there's cars parked in the RV spots instead of parking at the empty spots way closer to the restaurant. So we're not sure if we're going to stay here or not because we are all slides in, generator running right now. We're going to be boondocking tonight and tomorrow night. More than likely at a pilot tomorrow night. So yeah, looking forward to that. Nothing like the sound of about 100,000 diesel engines in the background.
A pilot tomorrow night?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
thought that was the Tallahassee.
Oh, that's right. No, never mind. You're right. My bad. We are going to the Tallahassee Automotive Museum.
He doesn't even know where he's going.
I have no idea where I'm going. So, hello, James Canese.
Also, Jerry Holly's wife might be able to go.
Oh, that is
tomorrow.
awesome news. I'm
Jerry.
glad to hear that,
you.
buddy.
Thanks for giving us an update there.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to be boondocking somewhere tomorrow night, hopefully at the Harvest Host. And anybody here who in here either has boondocked or likes to boondock? And I just watched a car park in an RV spot.
Another one?
Yeah, and that poor guy in the travel trailer is still sitting there. So maybe there's employees that park there, or folks are just clueless. I'm going with part B on that one. Nursing our travel bug.
Thin Blue Lane says he is not a boondocker.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
We're not either. We're an overnight
boondockers.
boondocker. I mean, that's about it. We'll do a night.
We did all right at the rally for the 5 nights we were there because they came and pumped us out.
That wasn't boondocking. we had 30 amp electric in water. That's
boondocking when you have 50 normally. I couldn't run my blow dryer and the microwave and have both air conditioners running and all that.
Oh, Patty is boondocking at the Walmart Orlando Lee Road. I didn't think you could boondock at any of the Walmarts in the Orlando area. I thought it was a city ordinance against that. So if you haven't talked to the manager yet, you may want to do that just so you don't get that knock at the door at 3 a.m. You ever notice that? Because you hear about stories about people boondocking and they get that knock on the door. The knock on the door is never at 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night. It's 3 or 4 in the morning from either the security guard or the local police. I don't know why they can't come at a decent hour, but they don't.
I don't know. Maybe they don't care. Maybe those signs are just up for like a deterrent, but they don't really care if you do.
Yeah, I don't know. The Walmart at the Sun City Center looks like a campground most of the time.
Poshcat says that they rarely boondock unless they're in remote parts of Scotland.
Yeah. So, like I said, our boondocking is limited to overnight stays. We don't have the battery capability. This rig isn't built to be a boondocking rig. We have a residential refrigerator that eats up a lot of battery, and so we are prepped for solar, but we don't have solar panels.
Nursing our travel bug says we would boondock if we were set up better. We weren't thinking about that when they got their RV, so they can maybe do a night. Yeah. And then New Vision Security Services and Knock is lucky. Sometimes a tow company will just boot you and make you pay. Oh my gosh.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
It's not surprising.
Right.
It's not surprising.
That would be rough.
Yeah.
Only this one allows overnight parking.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know, Patty.
Because
thanks for that info, Patty.
Really, we didn't know. And
we do go to Disney quite often and try to get as close as we can the night before we check in.
And which one is she at again?
It's up here in the chat. You got it in the chat. And Happy Place Camping. Hello. So, does anybody have any good tips for boondocking? It seems like most people here are like a big no on boondocking anyway. So I guess you don't really have any tips. Here's my tip for you if you're forced to boondock. Because it seems like the crowd here is just like us. We don't boondock, and we're not really set up to boondock. Is make sure turn off all the breakers that you don't need, because even stuff that's off will burn some electricity. Like even your TV, especially their smart TVs, they will use up electricity even when they're turned off. The microwave, if you're not using the microwave, turn it off. And honestly, if you're really if your battery are really bad or not strong enough, turn off your fridge when you go to bed at night. The fridge, even an RV style fridge, will keep things cold for about 8 hours or more. If you have a residential fridge in your RV, it can keep things cold for 24 hours or longer, as long as you're not constantly opening and closing the door. So
Weekend RVing, hello, they said. My tip is don't park in front of the trash.
Yep,
I woke
that's a
up
good
at
tip.
3 a.m. and was told to move. Oh, man.
Yeah, that would not be fun.
Okay, they're talking about pizza and ribs tonight. And then Thin Blue Lane said celery and peanut butter. Okay, I love celery and peanut butter too, but that's just a snack.
We haven't eaten dinner yet. We're gonna go find a place to eat because we're gonna eat at Cracker Barrel for breakfast tomorrow. So we're probably gonna eat the Coca-Cola cake for a late night dessert here. So let's see. Hello, proceeding onward in America. And I don't think I've missed anybody. Nomadic Hippie, what's up? Walmart Four Corners near Disney allows boondocking.
Ooh, nice to know. See, that's the information we need, because 2 years ago, we went down and we thought, oh, we can boondock. It's literally a few hours.
Well, no, hang on.
And that didn't work.
We were staying at Disney's Fort Wilderness, and I called them, talked to the front desk.
That's true.
And said, can we stay in your overflow parking if we get there like at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning? Sure, no problem. So we get there a little earlier than that, and we just did some stuff around the campground, and then we're getting ready to go to bed for the night. Got that knock on the door about 11 o'clock or something. Y'all have to move. You can't stay here overnight. It was like midnight or something. It was like really late, and we were exhausted because we drove like 12 hours to get down here straight. And we found the motel, right? I can't remember the name of the motel, but it's on 192 that let us just. There was no room in their parking lot, but they let us pull up on the side of the road in front of their hotel, and we spent the night there.
Misfits and Dreamers. Down in the boondocks. Hello from upstate New York. Hello.
Hello.
And Patty said, I boondock for 7 days, but then I go to 1,000 Trails Resort for hookups for 14 days in between, and then I usually do state parks, but they're full to April. They are very full down here in the grand state of Florida.
Yeah, or as the guy at the Tiffin rally said, here in Florida, which is also known as God's waiting room.
Yeah, that was funny. So I really enjoyed the Tiffin rally.
Yeah. So for those of you who've never been to an RV rally, this wasn't an RV show. It was a rally, and it was just for Tiffin owners. Tiffin, Class A's and Class B Tiffins. And it was our first time going to an RV rally as well. And so what did you think about it?
I thought it was fun.
Hello, RV dog. Sorry, keep going.
We got to meet some new people, and we had the best neighbors in the world. Claude and Barbara were they were just wonderful. I love them. And Barbara and I got to do a lot of stuff together, check out some of the seminars, and we had every meal with them, including some that were off-site. We went off to, I'm a big Pollo Tropical fan. We had to go to Pollo Tropical a couple times.
Update, the guy in Travel Trailer gave up and left. Nobody gave him a spot, so sorry, continue.
Squirrel?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that video, check it out. And then they had friends that they'd known for like 20 years that came with them. And so Jean and Beverly were there as well. And maybe they made it to the goat farm tonight because they were looking for a place to stay in between Disney.
And we suggested the goat farm. Hello, Uncle Lisa Productions.
Yep. And so that was really cool. And then we got to meet people who recognize us, I guess.
We had
seen our videos.
We had our I wouldn't call them fans, but we got recognized outside of the YouTube, outside of our community for the first time. That neatly weird, I guess.
Yeah, it was,
wasn't expecting it.
Dave and Leslie Finley, we met them. Well, I met them, and well, you met them as well. You were there with me when we met them. But there was another couple that Michael, somebody recognized Michael and Talon, and I wasn't with them at the time. But Dave and Leslie were really nice people. We got to chat with them for a little bit, and so that was fun.
Yep.
And then we met. I met Bob and Becky Pageant from Raleigh, North Carolina. That was pretty cool to meet somebody from the area.
Hello, more fam fun RV travel.
Oh, and Happy Place Camping.
Oh, Happy Place Camping. Yep, I think I said hello to them already.
Okay. And then I went into a 2020 34 PA, and that was really cool because in there were these two couples, and we got to talking about the PA because we have a 2019 34 PA, and they were wanting to switch. And so it was really fun to meet David and Louise Williamson and Willis and Carolyn McPherson. And they thought it was really neat that the gentleman's name was Willis and our last name was Willis. So, and so we're really rooting for you, David and Louise, to get your 34 PA. So it was neat to meet. It was neat to meet people outside of our community, and in a place where we weren't really thinking necessarily we'd meet people like that. We were thinking we were going to meet new people, and it was neat to meet people that had heard of us and hadn't heard of us.
Yep. So. Agreed.
And they had really good entertainment, and we got to see all the new rigs, and we got some helpful seminars like the Terrified Drivers. I went to that class. That was pretty interesting. And it was fun. It was fun to meet others. And it was neat to see so many of your manufacturer's rigs all in one place. That was really cool.
It was cool. And to slip down into the techie side a little bit, I had an opportunity to test drive the identical RV that we have, same year, model, and everything, but this one was equipped with liquid springs. And for those of you who don't know what liquid springs are, it's a modification, it's obviously suspension modification for just about all Class A motorhomes, especially all the ones on the F53 chassis. All is for gas, and some Class C's and a bunch of other ones. But liquid springs basically gives you the ride quality of a diesel pusher, or real close to it. And so I got to test drive this, and it was really an apples to apples comparison. I have Sumo springs installed. They came installed on this one, so I had some suspension upgrades, and plus I have the Safety Plus steering stabilizer installed. So this particular RV I drove, again, the exact same model, year, and everything, just had the liquid springs. Didn't have any other suspension modifications, and it drove like a dream. There was no pitch and roll hardly at all. Even with hard braking, the chassis just stayed rock solid. I highly recommend it to anyone who has a Class A, I think some B's and C's, depending on your chassis, to get it. The only downside is it's like 12 grand. So, but if you're on the road a lot, it's well worth 12 grand. And the other thing I got is I got a module so I can control basically everything in here on my phone. So I can actually control the slides, all the lights, air conditioning. I can turn the water pump off and on. We have one shade that's controlled by our control panel, so I can control that too. And I can also turn off and on the hot water heater. Thin balloon, everything is so much, and what I need is over 10 grand. Yeah. Oh, I know.
Solar, everything, yeah.
I know there was a guy there selling. They weren't Battleborn, but they were one of the other lithium battery manufacturers, and yeah, those things are super expensive. And yeah, thin balloon, yeah, pass. Yeah, you have a fifth wheel. This would work for you anyway. So, but yeah, I get it. I'm passing on that one too for right now. Mary Lou North needs a driving class for hooking up, backing up, and driving. There are a lot of RV driving schools, but they're like over $1,000 too. They're like 2 or 3 days.
I think they're like $600 to $800 for like one driver, but then over $1,000 if you do both drivers. But I don't know. There was the biggest things that he talked about in that Terrified Drivers class is know your height, know your length, know your width, and it doesn't include your mirrors and your ladder. And that was a big key that like a lot of people in there didn't realize, that when they give you your length, they don't include that ladder. They don't include those mirrors. And so you need to make sure you know that. And then and to know your height and why. And they showed a video of an RV. I think they were getting ready to demolish it or something, but they took it through where a bridge was at, and it showed it just taking off the top of the air conditioners, and well, pretty much everything on the top was just like scalped. It was gone. So that's, you know, really important to know.
Yep. That's funny.
Yeah, my husband could teach me too, but I like being married as well. I actually found it easy to test drive. We test drove the motorhome, and actually I think we test drove one of the bigger ones. I think we test drove an LA or a UA,
which
and
is
so
a couple
it was
of feet longer,
even longer than what we got. And I drove it just fine and drove it in through the parking lot and all that. But the gentleman was saying, okay, turn the wheel now and go, you know, turn it this way now and, you know, swing out this way. And so that helped me to know like where I would want to turn and stuff. But I mean, they've been teaching people and talking, you know, the salesmen, they've been talking to people for years and teaching them those little steps of turn the wheel here and do all that. So our husbands aren't quite probably that calm in teaching us.
So we're still going through our rebranding effort, trying to update thumbnails and things like that. And one thing we got in the mail again.
Oh, wait a minute. Keith, Bob tried to call you. Just want to make sure that you got that message, okay, Keith? It's not in the chat. I'll make sure. Oh, he missed a call and tried to call you back. Missed a call and tried to call you back.
But we got our embroidered stuff.
Yep.
So check out the logo. How low can you go with the logo? It's a nice fleece. We hadn't even taken them out of the packages yet. Well, yeah, here's one.
Oops, I didn't turn it right back. So once I put it on.
Yeah, but
I just took
again,
it and threw it in the
thanks
box.
to Ricky, RV Underway, for telling us about Queensboro.
Queensboro, not Greensboro.
Yeah, and they did a great job on that logo. Unfortunately, with the embroidery, they couldn't do the palm trees in the back, and they couldn't do hats at all. The only way they could do hats was to take the compass dial out, and I didn't want that, so.
Thanks, Happy Place Camping.
So, and just as we're showing off the logos, who shows up but One Strange Adventure? So, in case you didn't see it, I'll throw it up here again. Here's the logo embroidered logo. Came out great from Queensboro. And again,
Urban Grandpa Prepper is on here.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
So we also have, in case you didn't see our last live stream, we got our new stickers in. So if you do want a new sticker from us, shoot us an email, ourepicrvadventure@gmail.com. When you do email us asking for a sticker, please be sure to include your address so we can know where to mail it. If not, we'll email you a picture of the sticker, because that's all we can do.
So we've had a few more people come in. Yep. 6549.
Hello.
Harry. 6549 Harry.
Yep.
All right. Hello. And hey, does anybody know if Bob tried to call Slow Momentum?
So it's been an exciting time. Unfortunately, our time in Florida is starting to wind down. We've been in Florida since the middle of January.
One second, Posh Cat, he wants to do some of those shirts and sweaters. I think you guys should. Posh Cats would be a really cool logo.
It would.
Yeah.
It would.
So you got to get on that. Get them done.
Yep.
That way we can all have Posh Cats.
Yep. And again, when we did this, we got I got 2 polo shirts, the fleece, and your shirt, and we had a 51% off deal. So so the 4 items worked out to about $20 a piece.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
So for embroidered, not so it looks really good and it's going to last. 33 people in the room, awesome, but only 24 thumbs up. Come on, give us some thumbs up. If you can't give us a thumbs up, at least hit that thumbs down button twice.
Did I try to return Slow Momentum's call? Yeah. Hey, Bob, did you try to return his call? He called you.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad deal. And the funny thing was, I was actually looking on their website because, like I said, Ricky at RV Underway sent us a link. It wasn't an affiliate link or anything like that, so unfortunately, he didn't make any money off of it that I know of. But even before while I was looking around, I just signed up for an account, and next thing I know, I got an email saying, "Hey, 50% off if you order in the next 8 hours or something." You had to order 5 things, so we did. So it was pretty cool. And
yeah, POA said it is not a bad deal. And I don't know what that is. A D-stop. We want to order some shirts with our logos. If you have a referral code, they'll give you credit if you order from the same company. I don't know that there is a referral code.
I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Just go to queensboro.com, and they are based out of Wilmington, North Carolina, so it's queensboro.com.
And we're all for sharing wherever, because some people have gotten stuff from vistaprint.com and they like the services there as well. So, just check out which one can give you the better deal on what you want. And the one little tip that we learned, and we even went to a local embroidery place and kind of just said, "Hey, can you kind of explain why, you can't do certain things?" And she said, it would look mushy and messed up. So when you think about logos and things like that, if you know that ahead of time, it helps. That way you can decide whether it's something you want or you don't want. Plus your shirt colors, some of that I didn't think about that. So we have a teal logo, and she goes, it isn't going to look good on certain colored shirts. So you can either change the color of your logo on those shirts. So like if we wanted a I don't know, a tan one or something, and we didn't think it looked good on the tan, we could change it to white or black or something like that, and change.
Or fuchsia.
What
color is fuchsia?
Pink.
Oh, I know.
It's a pinkish purple. So something to think about when you're doing logos is if you want embroidery, then you need to think about that. The other thing is thinking about how many colors you're going to have on that as well, because color plays into the logos.
It's all about the color. No, it's all about the color.
Logo takes up the entire side of a car door. Anybody want one? Oh man, that's pretty awesome.
Sounds like somebody trying to grab some advertising.
We can do alternate colors. Pretty easy to do. Yeah. No, I mean that's the thing. You can change your colors and stuff if you don't. Want one color.
We kind of thought about that with some of, and that's something we really had decided about, because if you do change the color to work with a different shirt color, I mean, it's still kind of the same logo, but it's
just in a different color.
Yeah.
So we didn't think about that until we actually were getting some of this merchandise, and so those are just a couple tips and tricks of things that we didn't know about until after the fact. So if you don't have a logo, or you're thinking about changing your logo or whatever, those are a couple of the things. And even traveling down the banisters at breakfast this morning, we were talking about that, and they have a similar issue too. So
yeah, especially with the dark logo.
Yes.
But I don't want to wait. I don't want to hold this off to the end, because if you read the description for tonight's show, or if you're on a live stream that I did the other day, you'll know that this is our last Friday night live stream. When we first started doing Friday nights, for those of you who were with us back then, we were doing it only as a test to see which night worked best for us and which night worked best for you guys. So where do we have the most family members could join us, because y'all are like family to us. And we decided that Sunday night is definitely the best night. And as our family, our community grows, we are definitely running out of time in the day, slots on the clock for live stream. So we will be, after this is our last one. So I would say, somebody else could take this because anybody can take anything they want. But it seems like we already, Beyond Beauty 3 is already also live streaming this time as well. And please support her too. I know she does a pretty cool trivia night that you've almost won.
Happy Place Camping is like way better at trivia
Yeah.
than me. It was just a fun night that was fun to go back
Okay,
to.
Jerry, you do what you need to do. If you need anything from us, we'll be more than happy to help you out, buddy.
Yeah, Urban Grandpa Prepper, you need a logo. If you don't have a logo,
Okay.
you need to talk to
We're
Fun
gonna-
Strange Adventure.
Yeah. Uncle Lisa Productions wants to know, when on earth will you be streaming? We're going to be sticking with our Sunday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern time. That's going to be our only scheduled live stream. And so if you want to see us live Sunday night, I almost said Tuesday night, Sunday night at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock Eastern is the only time you're going to get to see us live for the most part. We are also, but based upon recommendations we've had from much larger channels than ours and much smarter people than us, which, to get smarter than me on YouTube stuff, not a hard task. But
they definitely know what they're talking about.
They know what they're talking about. So we're also going to be backing down a lot of other stuff to really in an effort to concentrate on putting out good quality videos, and I wouldn't say more frequently necessary, but better content at better times. Hey, Avenger RV Adventure.
We'll just say we got a lot of really good advice, both positive and negative, and we haven't reviewed all of it yet and taken it like to what we want to do. So we don't want to go too in depth into it, but we know that there have to be changes made for us, for what we want,
right,
and for our channel, and to be able to put stuff out for you guys, because you guys mean a lot to us. We don't want to rock the boat too much, so we're not making huge changes all at one time or anything like that.
Yeah.
But we want to make sure that you guys are getting what you want as well. And
but let's be honest, the real reason we're giving all this up is Talon needs more time with us.
Talon.
she is laying down right here, by the way. So I would put the camera on her, but she looked comfortable, and if I put the camera on her, she'll get up and leave. But
yeah, New Vision Security Services, I think that's a good way to do it. Don't want to run into live stream burnout for you and your viewers. Exactly.
Well, we met some people at the Tampa RV show now almost 6 weeks ago that were talking about that exact same thing back then.
Right.
And we weren't even live streaming this, so we had no idea what they were talking about. Talent has needs too. Yeah. So, but RV Underway has a great, and I got it up here on the screen.
Hey, Mr. Roboto.
If you want to see us, meet up with them on the road. Absolutely. And that's a good segue, as they say in the business, Mr. Ricky. Don't worry about being late. You're not late. You're here. That's all that matters.
Yep.
You're joining in the fun. But we are heading towards Mississippi. We will be in the Destin area starting Sunday through Thursday. So that's the Panhandle.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody's in the Panhandle of Florida,
I know some people that are really close to that,
or within an hour or so away, you want to meet up, just let us know. We'd be more than happy to meet up. There is a fee for the autographs, but other than that, we'll be more than happy to meet up. No, I'm just kidding. The people we met at the RV show, I looked at them after, I think it was after we'd run into the people who actually recognized us, and I said, I'm kind of a big deal. And they just like, really? And I said, no, I'm not even a legend in my own mind. So that was my joke.
Bad joke, but nonetheless. Mr. Roboto?
He just left Mississippi and it's LA. Well, we'll definitely gonna have to hook up somewhere down the road. We'll check out that nice new 36 LA.
I know. That's yeah. You know what? We looked at one at the Tiffin rally, and it was really nice. Yeah.
And Talon just snorted, so that means she wants to see it too.
Hey, William Dixon. I don't know if I saw him earlier.
He's been here for a while, but hopefully we didn't miss you. I'm sorry if we did.
Yeah. So changes on the horizon, but nothing that should be too crazy. Most everybody will still see us. We'll still be around.
Yeah.
Still be.
Once you go live, you'll never want to stop.
Who said that?
POA.
POA. That's true. Well, some people never want to stop.
Yeah.
And Keith at Slow Momentum, he live streamed like, I don't know, 6 times today. 6, something like that. He even said it on the live stream right before this.
I don't know if he's still in here or not, but I think we're close to the point with Slow Momentum that he will be live streaming from the bathroom pretty soon. So everybody just be prepared for that. Be ready with the blinders on, you know.
That'd be funny. Thin Blue Lane says he's dropping Tuesday nights. You know, yep. And I think that's it. I think you got to be really careful that you want to make sure that, you know, really and truly why you started your ventures, why you do those things, why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
It stays in the forefront, because you can get really sidetracked, I get very squirreled, you know, by everything going around you and not focusing on what you really wanted to begin with. So, but I just want to say this. BJ said that they go on lots of adventures. Hurricanes go on lots of adventures. I think she needs a hat that says BJ's Adventures.
Yep. I had to get her one.
Yeah, BJ's Adventures.
Exactly. Wanted to make more time for videos. Way behind. Yeah. And yeah,
don't give Keith any more material to work with.
Yeah.
Video content.
And we're actually seriously considering doing every other week as well, Justin. And mainly because, excuse me, mainly because we're looking at, we might be doing, well, if we don't do a live, we'll do a premiere. Right. I like doing the premieres. We've done 2 already, way far apart. And we just did one yesterday. Was it yesterday? And I like the funness of doing the premieres. So we may be going to a every other week in the premiere in between, but we don't know yet. Right now, we're sticking with Sunday at 8:00 as our live, and we'll just go from there.
I think lives are really neat because it makes you feel like you're all sitting around the campfire and you can talk back and forth, and you know, it's a lot of fun. And so I think that's why they're, you know, quote unquote addicting. And I agree with that. I think a premiere gives you a little bit of that same interaction and connection with your viewers as well. And so I think that that's a really good way of still being connected, but not necessarily doing a live.
Right. Yeah, and that's not what you guys do at Thin Blue, and that's not I like that's you guys are the ones that gave me the idea about doing the premieres. So thank you for that, because I like how that worked. One of your videos was the first time I'd ever been on a premiere. So
Thin Blue Lane, yeah, we don't want to change too much around at one time. I think that gets confusing for people. So and Bob's doing one hour live.
Yeah.
So
and
what on earth is a premiere? Okay, so a premiere is where you can put your video out and be able to chat, a live chat, at the same time that the video is playing.
Yeah, really how it works is as a content creator, you upload when you upload a video to YouTube, you have 3 choices, or at least 3. You have public, private, unlisted. And then you also have a schedule option. And also under schedule option, you can pick, of course, you pick the time and date to schedule for that video to go live. But there's a checkbox for premiere. And if you do that premiere, that video, once that video goes live, like Shelly said, you'll have the live stream chat feature on that video while it's playing that first time.
So they said, so it's alive. it's your video.
It's a live chat
with a live chat.
Yeah, there's no audio. I mean, the video's playing that you uploaded is playing, but you can obviously chat in your own chat. So that's how it works.
Yep. Oh, thanks for that information. I know clue how to set up a premiere.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was new for us too, but once we learned it, it was really cool to do.
Yeah, it was. And thank you for that.
Hey, Susan.
And
see you in the chat here. One live stream a week for now, maybe two when we get
one
out
thing
on the road.
One thing I started doing this week, and it just came as a, and I'll tell you, for those of you who are on the live stream, when I was putting together the flagpole, and I told you that I was doing that as part of a, sorry, lost my thought. Still losing it. Sorry, guys.
Doing the flagpole.
Doing the flagpole.
Live stream.
As a live stream. The reason what got me to do that was a couple of things. I needed to film. I wanted to film this flagpole that's really cool, and we'll have a video coming out of that in about a week and a half or so. And I needed to film it, and I know I've seen a lot of people on these different live streams chatting about, you know, this and that, about they don't know. There's a lot of new folks here, and they're struggling with how to make videos, how to make good videos, and editing and all that stuff. So I had that thought in my mind, and I also had the fact that I needed to film a video. So I was like, why don't I kill two birds with one stone? It was really the only good way I had to film the video at the angles I wanted was to use my webcam. And I was like, well, if I'm going to use the webcam, I might as well just live stream it, because then I'll have that video. And so I'm making a how to make a YouTube video, but I'm using me making my flagpole video to show the how to. So
I have cake.
Yeah, carrot cake.
Yeah, from the rally.
So there's actually going to be a couple of videos. Obviously, there'll be the actual finished product video of the flagpole review, and then there's going to be maybe one or maybe two videos of how I made that video. And a lot of you guys help participate in making that video, and you saw live and in person up close screw ups and how they happen. Like I had I can't get it now, it's over there, but I had my patent pending cane cam that I was going to use to film at a different angle, and it fell down. And then once I got done there doing everything, I looked over and I realized I didn't actually hit the start button, so I never filmed anything. So I lost my second angle footage. But you know what? So what?
They just like my cake.
Yeah. I'm not a carrot cake fan at all.
It is so good. Even wrapped up from the other night, it's still moist.
I do that a lot. I've done. I've been playing around with the drone a little bit, and it's always. It seems like the drone defaults to photo mode instead of video mode, and if I'm not paying attention, I'll just hit that red button, thinking I'm starting a video, and all I did was take a picture, and I go fly around. And I mean, because it's on my screen on my phone, so it looks like it's filming because I'm not paying that much attention. And then I land, I'm like, well, I didn't get anything. So I go back, fly, film again. So now I've gotten in the habit of making sure that the counter is moving before I ever take off. So I start recording before I ever take off.
Cream cheese frosting, carrot cake. Whipped cream on the side.
Yeah. Oh, and the other thing I've done a lot, especially with this GoPro lately, is hit the time-lapse feature. And I thought I was actually videoing stuff. And I was, but it wasn't anything that needed to be time-lapsed. So that was all useless footage. And that stuff happens. So Nursing a
I do
Travel
need
Bug.
coffee with this. I do need coffee with this. I like to have coffee.
He takes
and
pictures. Yeah,
cake.
they take pictures with their GoPro all the time. Yeah, I've only taken a few pictures intentionally with my GoPro, but I've taken a lot of pictures. So what we're going to be focusing on really now is more of us having fun. So we're not backing away from YouTube or anything like that. But again,
more time for cake.
More time with cake. The Friday night thing was just a test anyway. So the test is over. And Sunday night won. So hopefully Beyond Beauty 3, since she's also got a live stream going right now. Hopefully this will help her get more views because it won't be our community won't have to make a decision on which way to go.
And Susan's going live in like 10 minutes.
Yep.
And she's got a big announcement. I thought she was going full time.
That was my second guess.
Second guess?
That was my second. I'm not gonna say what my first guess was.
Okay. But she says she's nervous. So don't be nervous, Susan. We're all family here. We love you. You'll do fine.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Make sure you have plenty of tea.
They need tea and cake.
Tea and cake?
Yes.
Ooh, you know what, Poshcats? I like tea and cake. I like coffee and cake. I like a warm beverage.
Okay, that was my first guess.
What? Did she say what?
But Thin Blue Lane's got up on our screen.
Oh. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah. I was like, that's not nice. That's pretty funny though. That's what they always say. If it's a woman with an announcement, it's always that.
Yeah. So I'm not going to say everything we're going to be doing
Mary Lou North.
because
that's right.
because I want it to be a surprise. But I do want. We have 8 minutes left, so if my moderators could go ahead and start dropping links to New Horizons live stream, I'd appreciate it in here because I want us all to go over there and join in.
We got to all find out what the big announcement is.
We all got to find out what the big announcement is. But I will tell you right now, we're not going to be on that chat a whole lot because we're going to go get something to eat. But we will have it up because we want to.
We want to know.
I got the Bluetooth charged. I'm going to have the earbuds in. I'll be like Secret Service.
It's hard
guy.
to chat on the phone. That's my hardest thing. So if we're just saying, hello with names like quickly, it's because it's hard to type them in the phone. I tried to do that the other night.
Yep. So
none of us know. She kept it a big secret. It better be big. So momentum.
We need someone to go before us to bring a crowd. No, I think the crowd comes to you. You guys don't need to lead in.
Right.
I've been on a few of your live streams. They're pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Here comes the link there.
Yes,
Ricky just dropped
it. I hope I don't miss it. I got to go make dinner. Yeah.
Well, remember, if you miss it, you can always replay it later. So don't forget that.
It's just how far into her live stream is she going to announce her big announcement? Is she going to wait till the end? Is she a middle person? The beginning?
I don't know.
Or is she a 23 and a half minutes into it and then, spill it or something like that?
I'm with Bob, the suspense.
It is. I'm going to go next door to visit YouTubers who found us by our Togo Wi-Fi Thin Blue Lane.
Awesome.
But I'll take the laptop so I won't miss Susan. You know what? That was funny because Runaway with the Clarks, we saw their Wi-Fi name as well.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar, Runaway with the Clarks, they're on Instagram and I think Facebook as well. But
Mr. Roboto. So this Sunday.
Yes.
Nope. Our live stream.
We
Sorry.
are live streaming.
I thought he was talking about Susan.
Every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Actually.
Yes, we will be on this Sunday.
Soon to be Eastern Daylight Time. I think we got a week? Not this Sunday, but next Sunday, I think is Daylight Savings Time starting.
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Looking forward. Yes, we just said that.
Yep. This Sunday.
But Ricky, you could see us in person this Sunday.
That's true.
We'll be at Mid-Bay Shores.
Yep.
You just got to make a decision on what's best for you. And that would be to come down and hang out with us. So
a few more minutes. And Susan is going to be going live.
Yep.
Big announcement. I think that's really cool. I mean, we had a semi-big announcement of not doing our Fridays, but probably not as big as her announcement.
No.
Whatever that may be.
No. So, again, if you're going to be in the, as we got a few minutes left, basically, if you're going to be in the Gulf Coast region of
March 8th.
Yep, and next Sunday, the Gulf Coast region of Mississippi, Alabama, and maybe some Louisiana.
Yep.
Gulf. You know, if you're in that region over the next 3-4 weeks, we'll be there. Look us up.
Cindy Wheeler posted March 8th, daylight savings. Thank you, because I don't
Yes,
look it
that's
up.
yeah. Happy Clay
Bad
Kim's
about
heading
that.
out to get some stuff done before Susan comes on. Yes, definitely. If you go to the bathroom, get the dinner cooked,
Pop your popcorn.
take the dogs out for a walk, do everything. If you got to leave this channel out, that's okay. We don't mind. Just go take care of your business so you'll be there, because you don't know when Susan's going to drop the big announcement.
Yeah, it could be
Now-
2 minutes in.
But now, we got to be real careful, because I don't want to blow it up too big and then it not be a big announcement.
I know. Well, POA said Susan will make her announcement 15 minutes in. I guess that's what we need to do. We're taking bets. All right.
Okay.
Taking bets.
Okay. Over under is set at 32 minutes. Who wants a piece of that action?
Over or under?
Yeah, 32 minutes. I'm saying 32 minutes. We'll get the big announcement.
Yeah, 4 minutes till she goes live.
Yeah, I gotta wait here. I want to see what's coming up. See if anybody pops in. But so yeah, we again, just so there's no confusion, this is our last Friday, but we're still doing Sundays. Nursing Traveler just wants a piece of the cake.
I will share. You can come get some. I didn't eat it all.
Not a fan of the carrot cake. Love cream cheese. Don't like carrots or nuts.
Yes, the dogs want to go out. Yes, RV Dog, take the dogs out and then get back so you can see Susan's announcement.
Yeah. So again, thank you guys for being loyal to us, for coming here, and on Fridays. But we're looking forward to seeing everybody on Sunday as well.
Poshcats just got coffee and walnut cake. Ooh, that sounds delicious too.
So we want to thank you guys for following us around. We got some cool videos coming up. We just need time to edit them. We're gonna go ahead and close this out right now.
Yep.
So y'all going over there. Thanks.
We'll see you over there.
And God bless. Have a great night.